In today's video, I'm going to talk about the importance of having selling as a skill in the contemporary world that we're living in today. In my previous video, I talked about the top 5 books on sales and marketing. If you haven't watched it, I'm going to put the link in the description box below so that you can go and check it out and have some more insight on how to enhance your selling skill using the books that I described in the previous video. But in today's video, I want to dig deep into it and talk to you about why is it really important to have selling as a skill in the contemporary world that we're living in today. And without further ado, let's dive into it. Number one, you're able to generate direct revenue. Unlike any other business skill that you have in the world today, sales skill is a holy grail of generating revenue. You have to ask yourself, why is it that startup companies focus more on building a proper sales team? It's because they understand that without a proper sales team, you do not have business. Without a proper sales team, then that means you're not able to acquire customers who will buy our products and services. And that's why it's really important for you to develop this skill, because at the end of the day, it will earn you more money. And that's why I told people, read some of the 5 books that I recommended in my previous video, because these are books that will help you enhance your skill in the sales world. Reason number 2, you will understand 2 most important words in business. If you're a professional or a business person, you need to understand these 2 important words. The first word is you. And this is very important. If you doesn't exist, then that means your business doesn't exist. Then that means your career doesn't exist. The second word is why. Why am I in business? And no matter what decision you make in life, you always need to ask yourself why. And let's go back to the first word, you. How will you describe yourself in front of clients or in front of your prospects? The second word is why. Why do you think that those prospects should buy from you? Why do you think your product or service is best for them? Why do you think those are your best customers? And why do you think I'm in business? These are 2 most important words in business, and selling as a skill will help you define these 2 words, which is very crucial. Number 3, you learn how to be able to ask powerful questions, because you have to understand that sales skills is a series of questions well answered by you for your customers, either through ideas or via products or services. Because wherever you're presenting a product or service to a client or a prospect, the number 1 question is, why is it that your product is very important to us, or why do you think that we should buy your product? And there is one book that really talks about the 700 thought-provoking questions. This is a book wrote by Zig Ziglar, The Secrets of Closing the Sales. This is one book that you should read, because it has 700 different thought-provoking questions that will help you in enhancing your sales skills or asking the powerful questions to your prospects or to your customers. Number 4, and this is a very common one, you learn how to deal with objections or rather rejections. You see, most people are not into sales because they are afraid of rejections or objections. But the thing is, it's not about the objections or it's not about the rejection. It's how you handle the objections itself. At the end of the day, it all comes down to attitude. And that's why being a salesperson is one of the best things in the world, because it teaches you a lot about different characters of different people, because you interact with so many prospects and you really understand how you deal with them, how you face objections even when they try to oppose you in one or the other. And so this is a very important skill that you have to learn. Lastly, number 5, you'll be able to learn more about communication and negotiation. And this is something that is very important, because at the end of the day, I believe sales skills will help you generate these 2 skills as you continue improving your sales skills. Because at the end of the day, communicating well with your customers really is very important for you to sell a product or service. If you don't understand how to communicate well, and if you do not understand how to do negotiation, then that means you're not ready for selling as a skill. And that's why I believe sales skills will help you develop a good communication skill and a good negotiation skill when you're dealing with different prospects or clients at the end of the day. And if you found value to this video, don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, and share this video. If you haven't watched my video on the top 5 books on sales and marketing, go watch it. I'll leave the link in the description box below. See you next time.